What's new and what's coming to Aromatix? Let's go. What's going on, guys? My name's Neeb. Welcome back to Aromatix. If you're not already a part of the family, hit the subscribe button and let's get started. Today, we're going to run through the new releases that you can expect coming out in the end of October. Where they'll be available and all that good stuff. I want to give you guys a little brief rundown as to what fragrances are what and what they smell like, and give you a little update on something like Frostbite. So starting off with my appreciation. Love you guys. Thank you for this. I don't want to run it on any longer than you need to tap that double button by 10 seconds. Now we're in that next portion. So thank you. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. Let's go ahead and start off with my favorite one that's going to be releasing in October. This is called Magnetiq. This is something that I really wanted to be like, easily say that this should be in every man's collection. And it is. It's something that fits, it's timeless, it's performing, and it just all around has the perfect or the most ideal scent profile today. Because current trends and current market is what matters, right? And this is following suit of the last, I would say, 10 to 15 years. It's not just this year following like the sweet and gourmand territory. No, it's on a longer span or longer stream of things, right? Something barbershoppy, fresh, modern white florals, effervescent, but also timeless aspects. And the best way to make something timeless as well is going to be the quality of ingredients. So with this one, you're going to get oak moss, you're going to get some iris, orange flower, orange blossom. You're also going to have the notes of lemon, bergamot. You're going to get the rosemary in this one as well, and drying down to something that's sandalwood, ambery, and vanillic. The citruses in this one smells very high quality because it is. There's also some ambergris that are used with some captives, and the lemon ambergris combination in this, you'll find very similar to something like Chanel. So yes, there are fragrances in this realm, but this is going to be one of the absolute best and extremely unique because of captives, formulations, and formulas, basically, that we've spent rigorous hours and time and money to basically create a signature for that nobody can replicate even if they tried. So that's what's Magnetiq. And now you're going to find a lot of captives in Aromatix fragrances, something that's basically an identity that you can potentially smell across the boards. And if not, especially for the beginning, you might not sense the similarity because we're still basically compounding the captives that are very specific in its unique nature to these fragrances. Next one, Naughty Dates. This was inspired by date pudding in Dubai. So it's got the note of toffee, it's also got honey, it's also got some coffee. It's not just dates, but this is inspired by that dessert, which I cannot get enough of. The perfumer absolutely killed it while making this fragrance and performance and projection and the realistic nature of the way that this one smells. Extremely unisex and the first gourmand to join the collection. Unbelievable in terms of the uniqueness and the performance and projection, the quality. Next one is called Forbidden Fruit. This is very unique. It's got the note of red apple. There's also peach, margarita, sugar accord with lychee. Quite a few different notes as well, but what shines the most is that red apple, lychee, and margarita with that vanillic and ambery dry down. Kind of reminds me of like the sunset. It's also a projecting and lasting fragrance. It's a lot more unique than most scent profiles. For the most part, I love making unique scents, but for this launch and this collection, I definitely wanted to make these mass appealers as well. Something like Magnetiq, and even something like this next fragrance, which is called Frostbite. Frostbite is something that we've been working on for quite some time, man. It's become such a bitch because it's just so hard to, there's some captives that we're using in this one as well, the ambrox and the ambergris, but there's some combination in this that's just not doing well. And it's literally just the first 15 seconds, but still, I will not release it. I'm not comfortable releasing it until that's even cleared up. Even if it is only 15 seconds where you have this certain scent, it's just not good enough. So we're working on cleaning it up, setting it through a few different formulations, a few different sources of ingredients, but it is what it is, man. Frostbite is still on the chopping block, but we will be releasing something else, which is in this little vial right here, and it is a scent around guava. Super naturalistic guava. And this is one that we worked with Shin, the perfumer at IFF. He loves the note of guava. And so I told him, actually, there were a couple of guava fragrances that I've smelled, and I was like, dude, there's no real guava. Can we make something that has real guava, but wearable as well? And he sure as shit cooked up like 3 bomb-ass fragrances all around a realistic note of guava. It's not like wearability is super important. And that's why, I said wearable, because we don't want to smell like straight up bananas. You know what I'm saying? But it has a lot of white florals. There's jasmine, some citruses in it as well. Ginger is also in the fragrance. So you're going to smell the guava. It's going to smell tropical and fresh and clean, but it's also going to be compliment worthy and something that you can rock pretty damn easily. I would say that that's a unisex, leaning slightly feminine fragrance, but still a gorgeous one at that. Next one is called Tease Me. Also another one that I worked with the perfumer Sheen. This was supposed to smell like Adane tea. So it has the note of cardamom, some spices, and a super contrasting note of lime and ginger, along with the tea, the powdery sandalwood, and the ambery dry down. Super unique, different, natural tea, and ginger with lime fragrance. So we're just kind of blitzing through these because you guys probably already know a little bit about these, but I really want to tell you guys about the more exciting things to come, like that guava fragrance. So this is it. It's going to be, Guava Mama. I don't know if we're going to call it Guava Mama, but this stuff smells like, wow, dude. Wow. Super realistic. Guava, white florals with a fresh ass kick. Beautiful scent. Very, very nice fragrance, but it's very specific. Like I said, it's guava. Still gorgeous. If you're going on a vacation, this is a great one to take with you as well. It's not as crisp and minty and aromatic as something like a previous creation like Platine Blanc, and that was the idea with this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Another one that I'm working on, and I'm very excited about this one. First off, a Carnal Desire flanker. Kind of want to change it up a lot, significantly, but also for the black bottle we haven't released yet, this fragrance. The notes of this one includes iris, amber, there is pear, there's bergamot, there's also cardamom, pink pepper, vetiver, lavender, musk. I love buttery iris, similar to like Dior Homme Intense, etc., Dior Homme Parfum. And for the last 3 years, you guys, I've been trying to make the perfect iris fragrance. But the reality of it is that Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, the old ones, were quite literally the perfect fragrances. But I managed to create something that I f***ing love and I am obsessed with. And this is it. This is the fragrance, finally, okay? And it's going to go into that Memento Mori. It's a dark black granite style of bottle. I love the new clear bottles, but Memento Mori was planned for, and it's going to release in that fragrance. The iris quality of what's used in DHI, DHP, it's been stamped as its DNA. Like if you think of a combination between like tobacco and vanilla, you're going to think tobacco vanille. You think tobacco and honey, you're going to think Guerlain's tobacco honey. If you're in the space, right? If you have many fragrances, or like lavender and tonka bean with honey, you're going to think Lamal Elixir. And so this combination of that specific fantasy iris is so engraved with DHI that it's almost unavoidable, right? But I didn't make a dupe. Didn't make a clone. I just used that iris that I love and created another fragrance. And I cannot wait for that to come out. Some other exciting news that's going to be launching next year is a completely new redesign. You guys, there's so much that's cooking. And by the time we worked on this, we already have another plan and another plan and another plan. And each time we're going to give you better qualities, higher expectations that are going to be at similar price points, if not the same price point. Working with IFF, as we have since the beginning, giving you more and more and more, and really setting the bar higher and higher and higher, not just for ourselves, but the entire fragrance community. And that's the best way to do it. That's the only way to do it, right? Giving you absolute value and bang for buck for your money. Super excited. Can't wait for you guys to try these. I love what this line has turned into, man. Super successful, amazing, bang for buck value versus like $500 fucking fragrances that maybe give you 4 hours of projection and performance. And even the quality, it's like they cost like $7 to make. Wallah, mine costs more. Wallah. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Make sure to leave a like, hit that follow button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.